So if you don't know, we've been on a journey in Noita for a couple months now. Very slowly. We haven't been like, you know, going too insane. But the journey is we have tried to get a win from every single biome in all of Noita. And then whenever we get a win from the biome, we remove it from the list. We are down to 2 biomes remaining, water and gold. These aren't the most insane places ever, but the issue is there's only one way out of them. And that is, I mean, as far as we know, there maybe there'll be some genius chatter. You guys are always coming up with strategies that I'm like, holy shit, I never would have thought of that. So maybe somebody will have some strategy I've never thought of. But it seems like the only way to escape these places is if you have chaotic poly. Regular poly doesn't do. But if you have chaotic poly, this will allow you to like phase into the walls or turn into a worm, all kinds of stuff that can help you get to freedom. Anyways, if we get chaotic poly, well then it shouldn't be that hard to get to freedom. You know what I mean? Like it's just one of those things that you turn into a worm, whatever, you escape to freedom, and then from there it's a normal run. But to officially complete this challenge, we do need to do that. So gold and water remains. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a bet. And let's see. Will you not be sad if random spawns is over? Now you need to come up with ideas again. We'll see. I mean, it's just a random fun thing. It's been an awesome journey, but all good journeys got to come to an end. Noita, random start, location run. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to set the timer at 15 minutes like chat said, but we're not going to do what am I looking for? Guaranteed chaotic poly start. We're going to have to just shuffle it. We're going to be just like new game, roll it, roll it. Every start has like a 5% chance of having chaotic poly. So it's going to be a little bit of gamba. We've made it this far, damn it. We've made it this far. We're not cheaping out at the end. So Noita random start location 15 minutes. I'll just put 15 minutes. But the thing you guys need to know is that I don't have to win in 15 minutes. It's just when the timer goes to 0, I'm not allowed to start any new runs. Okay? Let's begin. Countdown starting. Countdown has begun. New game. All right, we're looking for chaotic poly. This first part is going to be gamba as hell. We're pretty much just rolling the dice over and over until we get chaotic poly. Then from there, we try not to waste too much time. Come on, come on. It's a, if you're curious, it should be a 5% chance that we start with chaotic poly. 5%.
You can do it, Dunk. We believers believe in you.
Bong intensifies. Bong. Yep, Nutty 1371. We already got a win from those locations. Only the gold and water remain. And we will have done it. Watch him not get a single chaotic poly for 15 minutes. Don't say that. Have you ever had Dave's hot chicken? I don't think so. I always see like advertisements for them, but I can't remember ever having it. Could be wrong on that. You're one of those things I feel like I'm like, yeah, I've never had that. And then my brother's like, yeah, we had that at so-and-so. And I'm like, oh? I don't remember having it. Don't start talking about food again. I'm hungry. Same. Same. I won't torture you with it. How long ago was the Forgotten Boss win? So 2 streams ago, not yesterday's stream, but the day before, we got a win from the Throne Room. And then the day before that one, we got a win from the Forgotten Cave. Both of them, well actually no, Throne Room we did not use Chaotic Poly. We actually made it out of the Throne, we got the Throne Room win without Chaotic Poly. I'm pretty proud of that one. Forgotten Cave though, we did have to rely on the Chaotic Poly. Can you use acid to get out from the gold room? There's like no way. No way that we're digging a freedom with acid. I don't think. Stop wasting time? What do you mean? I try not to start too fast. I'm afraid Noita can be kind of unstable. What the hell? Noita can be a bit unstable, so I try not to click it too quickly. You're resetting if you're in the underground gold room? Yeah. The hell is goddamn bot? Get out of here, bot. Shoo. There we go. He's gone. Kill that bot. I rarely see bots in this stream. What do you mean? I thought you were all bots. That's what I was told. Every single one of you is a bot.
6.5 hours later.
Beep boop. Boop beep. Chaotic Poly, where are you? Imagine selling bot viewers to the top 1% of Twitch streamer. Apparently that's the people who's doing some of the most purchasing these days. Apparently a lot of those big streamers apparently bought the shit out of things. Twitch has started to take some channels and hard cap their viewership where the number can't go above a certain amount because they have such view botting problems with them. Why does it flip the biomes for you? Because it can't find a pocket of air to spawn the player, so it's like searching frantically for a pocket of air. It's like, where is a pocket of air? Try here, and after it fails so many times, it just leaves you. It just says, ah, fuck it, just put them there. Damn. Why don't they just get rid of the bots if they know they're there? It doesn't really work like that. It's like, you can... Oh, hold on. I'll yap in a moment. Come on! Oh, shit. Where's the best spot to do this? Yes, we just do it here. Afraid I'm gonna end up drowning myself.
Do it.
Yeah, the box is likely to burn. That's true. We'll see how it goes. I'm a scorpion. Huh. Anyways, I'll keep yapping. So they have done ban waves and stuff like that where they have like narrowed down where the botters like are coming from, like the IPs and stuff. But that's a very temporary fix. All that does is the people who do the botting and everything, they just get new IPs, and it's like a thing. It's a forever battle whenever you're using that method. So I guess they're trying to come up with a more permanent solution. If every time you ban botters, oh shit, hold on, hold on. We have a problem. We definitely have a problem. We have big problems. There we go. Is there somewhere for me to go? Ooh!
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Come on! Do you see that? Do you see that? How the fuck was I supposed to survive that? The skull, dumbass. So yeah, so they have done that though. They have done that on many occasions. There they see, you know, connections that
That's our throw gamer.
certain connections that they ban because there's tons of botting. Botter in like 5 minutes just changes all the locations, you know, different IPs, and then they're back to botting. It's like nothing. So then the issue becomes, okay, well, oh come on, again. The issue becomes, okay, well, they pretty much, using stats, you can pretty much know who's botting, right? They have all the analytics. They're like, all right, we know who's botting. But if we ban the people who we know are botting, then this is going to open up a can of worms, because people will then just bot people they dislike. And then that will result in them getting banned, right? Like, you could just bot some streamer, they're like, I fucking hate that guy. And you just bot the shit out of them, and then Twitch would just ban them. So they're like, alright, well, we can't just ban for seeing botting, because we don't know if they're the one botting. We don't know what the hell is going to happen. So then their solution, which isn't a bad one, is they have a general idea of how large or how many people are actually watching, and then they just cap that viewer number on the stream is not allowed to go above that number. And it's a general number that they don't set it per stream. They just seem to like set it for a channel. They're like, oh, this person, oop. Okay. Alright, alright. They're like, this person's community is about like 1,000 viewers, so then we'll just make it so that his streams can't go above 1,000 viewers. And yeah, that seems to be... Oh, this guy can't suffocate and die in like 2 seconds, right? Kind of scary, actually. Alright. Low health ones, we don't try to phase, they'll die. Anything with less health than a sniper will probably die. Got it. So it's not a bad solution though, what Twitch came up with. I mean, oh shit. Oh, I guess he doesn't die because he normally bleeds diamond, I guess? I don't know. I would say the big thing that most people were asking isn't there, or talking about, isn't that their solution necessarily wasn't a bad one, but why did it take so long for them to finally come up with this idea? And the reality is, I think because Twitch was okay-ish with people view botting, because it did make the platform seem much larger, and a lot of streamers don't work off of creating the best content. They work off of like hype, right? Is this stuck? I can't tell. It's weird. I'll wait on this one. They work off like a hype. So, for example, if there are 10 people watching a stream, then there's not going to be any new users hopping into that stream. It's just going to stay at 10. But then you could have a streamer doing the exact same thing, The exact same, nothing different. But 40,000 viewers, well then all of a sudden over the next hour there's users going and coming constantly because it's so high up on the list of viewers, but also people are like, oh, something interesting must be going on here, so they're jumping into it. So Twitch was like okay with this because it gave the illusion of like all these bigger streams existing. I think what happened was though, some sponsors probably started getting pissed off because if you were to ever a lot of these contracts when they sponsor streamers, not all of them, but a lot of them pay off of viewership and stuff, right? Like they'll have it, they just go off of, you know, like when you look on the viewers on a stream, they go off of that number. They don't have like a deal with Twitch where Twitch is feeding them special metrics. It's like, no, they pretty much just go off of the number that you see there. And well, if a person's view botting, a person can just do the math. They look at their contract, what's the maximum amount of viewership they pay for, and they just bot to that many views. And then the sponsor has, well, you know, it's in the contract. If you have this many views, you're paying out this amount. And so those kind of sponsors probably got pretty annoyed with basically paying streamers who were then botting, and then they were forced to, like, you know, pay out the contract. A little scared on some of these. Oh, this is a good one. There we go. Thanks for the YouTube vid. Started playing 2 weeks ago and just got my first win. Yo, congratulations there. Is that Chojuro the God?
I fear the moist
Congrats,
mob.
man. Jobless Steve, thanks for the raid. Don't dig too much. When you phase, use that little dig hole so that the hole is tiny enough. Okay, I was a little nervous. I didn't know if some of the creatures suffocated or whatever. Just stay still. What if the bots need NordVPN? That's true. Maybe the bots are maybe that's the exact client they were looking for. What is that about paid yoke bots? Oh, that's a good one. I feel like it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't let me like get that chaotic poly. I'm like, Alright, timer has run to 0. Let me fix that real quick, because that means that we have to get a win on this run. It's fine. Like, how do I... I'm not sure if this is a good one. I'll wait. I don't know why it stops at 1. Play it safe, dig more. As long as I don't see that I'm... So some of them do suffocate. Your timer isn't a GIF, explain this. That's fake news. And no, not this one. You didn't make a big enough hole unstucking yourself? I thought it was like always like a generic size of the little gap. Woo, doggy. Ride like the wind. Oh shit, you're no! 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 Oh my gosh, I can't fit between any of the gaps. I'm too goddamn thick. No, 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 no.
Smash.
Oh my god, this guy can't levitate for shit.
Smash. Smash.
I'm back, baby.
Smash.
Oh shit. Keep that guy away from me. Alright. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're okay, maybe not super good. Damn it. You dead? Think so? Oh fuck. Go away, Telemage. Oh. No, go away, ghost. Oh my god. Okay, so begins the climb.
Incoming transmission.
Leaving the timer after it has run out is super helpful for latecomers. Was really confused last time. I bet said 1 hour, but there was no timer on screen. That is true. Problem is if I bring it back now, it'll reset at 15 minutes, but I'll keep that in mind for the next one. It's not a give. It's fine, it's fine. Climb, climb, climb. I'm kind of questioning the chaotic poly strat, because what if I get the same thing with like the worm where I couldn't control it and it starts going all over the place? It could be really bad.
Maybe you should use one of the numerous solutions for timers on streams that actually work properly.
Doesn't
Just
exist.
a thought. I realize functional solutions
We don't have the
are not
technology.
really your style.
Control your worm better. I was doing my best. I think this is the spot.
What's the plan? Climb all the way up or clip to the portals?
Yeah, it's pretty much what we're thinking about right now. Damn it, I'm stuck. Damn it. Find a smaller gap? Yeah, maybe. I like the gap that I found was pretty small, though. Just as I planned it. Oh, shit. Woo! Mid left will take us to the lake. All right.
Jeez.
Almost straight to hell. That would have been so bad. That would have been really bad.
Doubters in shambles.
Oh, yeah. They are crying. Their tears are delicious.
Believers unite.
Roel, thank you for the bits. Why not the pyramid for the orb? The pyramid? You're not at the pyramid though. You're like way above it in a dangerous area. Take the book this time? Alright. Just in case we need some light reading along the way. Get water. I don't want to lose my chaotic poly though. It gives me a way out of the first mountain, so I'll just see if I can find a flask.
The power of believing.
The power of friendship. At this rate, looking at the stream time, you might make it back to your original start time if you keep this lateness up. What's up, D-Fear? Good morning, dude. Tell us a story. I don't really have anything interesting. I've been indoors a lot for a while now. I got no stories. I'm storyless. How'd you get out of the throne room? Telemages and praying to God. Tell them the story of the wand and the chainsaw. A little too graphic for chat. They're not old enough to hear about that story. Maybe when they turn 18. Tell us the one where you were caught jorking it in front of the library computer. I was caught. What?
Now see Dunk die to the most random bullshit ever appearing on screen.
Don't say that. Don't jinx me, bro. Guys are dumb. Let me move this here. One moment. Oh, Magikarp. What do you mean he was never caught because he worked there? Listen, I was the one that had to put up with that shit, alright? If a dude was jerking it at the computer, freaking... it would suck. It'd be like, hey, we need assistance. A dude over here getting a little bit crazy. You're like, please no. Please no. Did you offer to help him? What? No. Hey, listen, Dunk, I couldn't help myself. My wife was blue balling me. Wait. I gotta say, gaming, I haven't heard that excuse. It was usually just homeless people. And they really didn't say too much. They were just ashamed, I guess. Is there any usage for the quantum spell? The quantum split? Yeah, it can be useful. It's got its uses. Mainly you attach it like inside of a payload with lots of explosives to add even more explosives for cheap. Did you have the code blue style of warnings over the library PA? No, it wasn't anything that crazy. Well, actually, I mean, maybe the university library did, but I didn't have to do anything with that. That was, they had straight up security at the university library. But general, like, public libraries and stuff for, like, you know, cities, they're a much smaller operation, and it's usually like, hey, go get the guy on computer 20 to leave because he's trying to jerk it. And it's like, ah, fuck. Is this the winning attempt from the Wizard's Den? This one we were from the water spawn. Pay him 20. I think that may end up increasing your problems. If you start paying dudes who are jerking it in the library. I think they're gonna return. Alright. Where's the statue that used to be there in the tree? Just some silly, not really that interesting, Noita drama, I guess. It was basically just like, the individual who the trophy was made for all of a sudden decided he, like, hated Noita and demanded to have that trophy removed. It's funny because, like, the Noita devs already are not, like, super involved with the community, which is, like, you know, many devs do that. They want to kind of take it like a hands-off approach, you know? They don't want to be, oh shit, having to put up with potential, no, I need that, community drama. And then the one time they actually did a little bit involving the community, it, like, burned him. Oh, no, it faced the ground. Oh, well. So then it was like they were gone for a long time. They hadn't been around for a while, and he was basically harassing them till they removed it from the game, and then they did. And then, but I think he was like, something was happening in his real life. Like I think it was, I don't know. That was my assumption. It was very unusual from a known community member to have like such a freak out. So they removed it, and then that was that. But it did suck, because for the next, like, couple weeks, people would stop by, like, there was a Noita patch I saw, what happened? And it's just like, oh, God. Okay, how do I get my hands on this? There's a stupid thing of ice. There we go, now I should be able to land there. Aha! All this so I could have an extra tablet. Use your secondary wand. I need those. That's my digging. A Noita patch that removed content instead of added. Classic Noita. Classic. But yeah, I mean, it goes to show that, like, you know, the devs in their approach to the Noita community has, like, you know, like, clearly they're kind of were right about stuff, you know? Like, you think, oh, well, if you built a game that has a large community, you should have some, like, you know, which I think that way too, where I was like, you feel like there'd be more, I don't know, involvement, like you'd be involved. But they never did that, and then that happened, and it was like, oh shit, maybe these guys know their shit. They're like, trust me, you don't want to get too involved. And they were right. People are unpredictable and unhinged. Yeah, I guess that was their reasoning before, and can't deny it now. Anyone can become a brand risk. Yeah. Yeah. This is true. This is true. For revenge against the Forgotten boss. We've already killed him. Need a flask. I need a water flask. Peek and Chase check this. What'd you do? This is a water start. We started from the little water square. Let me see what guy is claiming. What is this? Are you trying to say that the targeted ad for you was to buy meaty chunks adult wet? It's dog food, all right? All right, dogs are awesome. All right, this is a compliment to my stream. Have Twitch added ads midstream without your knowledge? News to me. I think these little, there's like banner ads, I think is what they refer to these. I think these have been around a while, but maybe not the ones that popped up on the left side. But yeah, I think the banner ads have been around a little while. The boy who cried wolf. Fire. The dude clearly had a mental episode, so it would not be right to hate on him for that. Yeah, that's what it seemed like, because it was unlike him, because, you know, I had talked to him before, and he was always a real nice dude, so it was unusual. That's why the whole thing was like, what the fuck is going on? I assumed he was hacked for the first while, because yeah. It was a known community member, so something happened in his life. Who knows? Hope he's doing all right now, and it's all you can really do in a situation like that. I prefer banner ads over intrusive video ads. Yeah, same. If that's like the worst you get, then you know. That's fine to me, compared to the ones that, like, you're in the middle of a boss fight and then a fucking ad completely just plays on top of it. What? What's happening? Let me pour out this slime. It's out fire pretty well. Well, we're about to utilize that. Look at the oil down there. Just whoop. Took a little bit of damage on that one. What happened? It was just some old shit. It was just something from years ago. Somebody was just asking about the trophy in Noita when it had been removed. That was all. Some old stuff. Nothing new. Where'd that water go? I prefer the chip in my brain to show me ads in my dreams. Excuse me? We found Elon's test subject. He's in the chat. His name's Latali. I just swore I found some water a little while ago. What did I do with it? Oh? You don't want the chest? I do, but I'm trying to get my hands on water first before I go poking away at stuff. Oh, there we go. Oop, wasn't even looking. Would you amputate your arm to get a sick-ass robotic arm? Probably not. Is this some, cyberpunk edge runner shit right here? Is that what we're talking about? Where eventually you just keep replacing parts until you become, like, insane? Is that what you did? Yes. Replaced one piece at a time until my mind broke. Oh boy, I can't wait for the afterlife when my consciousness gets uploaded to the cloud and I have to pay a subscription fee to not get ads. That's the future I want to live in. Forcibly. Oh, shit. You're supposed to die, friend. would be mentally strong enough to cut your leg, Saul style. Oh, Jesus. I'd rather not think about it. Ooh, pretty good. What if the robotic arm helps with jorking it better? It's all fun and games until it malfunctions. Yeah. Every time you're jorking it, you're rolling the dice, buddy. You say worth it? Worth it. I don't think you'll be saying that in a moment. Stories from the emergency room. That's the future. Not much going on in the heart department, but wand-wise, we're looking okay. Like, we're looking pretty darn nice.
Oh, I really wish you guys could see this guy right now. He is drenched in sweat.
Narsen with the 46-monther. No more banner ads. Honestly, I have no idea if those banner ads are still there for subs. I wouldn't put it past Twitch. Nick says they are. Well, there you go. There you go. You're stuck with them. You haven't seen them? Wait, do you have an ad blocker? I haven't seen them. Then again, I have an ad blocker, so that could explain it. Is this another random start win in the making? It looks like it, but don't jinx me. I mean, everything is in great shape. We're pretty much, you know, just like it's like a regular run at this point. We just got to make sure we don't make any stupid decisions, and we'll be able to remove the water area, which is one of the more annoying zones too. So it's like, then we'll just be left with the gold room, and that should be a cakewalk. And then I'll get to constantly repeat on stream that I've gotten a win from every biome in all of Noita. But not yet. Ooh, a heart spawn potentially. Okay, a chest spawn there. That's fine. Oh, double chest spawns. Hold up now. Hold up. Oh, the gold's gonna... Gold's gonna vanish on this one. Oh well. Unless... No. Darn. Annoying zone. Got out of there in 10 minutes. It went pretty well for us. I won't deny that. That one went pretty well. More gold.
Oh, I really wish you guys could see this guy right now. He is drenched in sweat.
How about hell? We gotta win from the work. It just, you know, the work also includes heaven. That's all. That's all. Wild Soft Beats with the Prime 17-monther. Thank you, Beats. 98% of biomes? No, it'll be 100%. I'm currently at, you know, 98%. But it will be 100%. How do you know where the chest is going to be at when you can't see it? Because the way chests and heart spawns work in Noita is they're by formations. Meaning, like, I can tell by the design of the ground where it's going to be. So think of something like a, you know, like a chessboard, you know, like with the boxes and everything. Like, it's all pre-laid out. The grid is all there in front of you. And then the devs pre-made these little blocks, these little chunks, and they just place them randomly on the board, and that's what makes the biome. So since the chunks are pre-made, whenever I'm looking at these chunks, I can tell some of them. I'm not the best at it. Definitely don't have them all memorized perfectly. But I can tell some of the chunks. I'll be like, oh, this is that one pre-made chunk that has a chance for a heart or a chest to spawn. I'll point out the next one that I see. It is shop time, isn't it? Let me do the shop whenever we get to the Holy Mountain, because we are about to move to it. Dunk is wrong. It's because he RNGs he rigs his games instead, and formations don't exist at all, and he just uses it as an excuse. Don't let him delude you into believing his lies. What? There's a whole write-up on the wiki about it if you want to learn about formations. It's not a whole lot going on. It's just like kind of chipping away at the enemies in this zone. That Dunk wrote up. No, I did not write that on the wiki. It may have been Latali, actually. Noita pays off the wiki editors with sweat. We do have a lot of the wiki editors in our community. Every once in a while when we notice an error on the wiki, it usually gets fixed, like, immediately. They're always lurking. When is the 1 mil event today? I mean, the person who's depositing it, they get to decide. And I think they said it was going to be in like 30 minutes. But I don't know. I'm not in control of it. Just gotta wait and see. I feel like doing specific strats from hell could be interesting, using the fungal
I really wish you guys could see this guy right now. He
shift
is
strat.
drenched in
Fungal
sweat.
shift strat. Shifting lava away. That would be a hell of a strategy. Wait, and how are you getting your hands on the fungus to get your character high down in hell? The glue spell? In hell? No, we don't need that. Unstable poly into the glue he see? My god. You know how long that would take? But you are right. It should be possible. That'd be crazy, but possible. Ooh, I'm glad I took the time to do that. That is a good one. No, the bet's not still open because this is a random start. We just happened to get a random start that worked out for us, so now we're in the early game. No, no reopens. but I just woke up. Don't worry, there'll be more gambas today. I don't plan to do this, make this run take super long. I'm just trying to be cautious in the early game since, you know, that's where there's the most risk. And then once we get a little momentum, I'll be able to wrap this run up quickly. What's that? Oh, Levitadium. Oh, my character got stuck. Not cool, man. Where do you start? The water biome. Just a square of water stuck in the wall. But we had chaotic poly. We chaotic polyed our way to freedom. I haven't seen any more formations. At least I haven't been paying attention. I think there was one over here that could have been a heart or whatever, but I haven't seen too many since then to point out. I feel like the second zone is the one that I know the formations some of the best. Because it tends to have the... Oh my god. The most hearts. Or chests. And remember, we're about to do the shop. Whenever I get to the mountain, we will be shopping it up. And while the shop is going on, I am going to quickly run out and let Teddy be free, because the storms do seem to have passed, and he's realized it. So every once in a while I can hear him meow. He's like, hello? Is anybody out there? Free me! No, there will not be a reopen. Yeah, I'll just point out formations in the next zone, because this zone is pretty much cleared and not much going on. So next one has the best ones to memorize, anyways. All right, let's do the shop. And all right, Teddy is outside and happy and has his snack, so he'll be busy with that for the next 5 hours. And now we can get back to the gameplay. Scatter? Why are you scattering? Come back. Octavianus, thank you for the 12-monther. I know what your house smells like. What? You know what my house smells like? It smells delicious. You know, if you know, you know. It's delicious. This here. In all seriousness, smelled the card. If it had that burnt electronic smells, it didn't just wait. It didn't just that somebody else's house smell. Wait, hold on. You smelled the card. If it had that burnt electronic smell, it didn't just that somebody else's house smell. So you're saying it didn't smell like a burnt electronic. It smelled like somebody else's house. If you guys are curious, it's because it's that graphics card that Shiloh is attempting to repair. That way he can send it to Solar. Because Solar being in Venezuela, it's not exactly easy to get access to graphics card upgrades and whatnot. Actually, that card probably doesn't smell very good. The box that it was packaged in was like, I think, what was it in? It was like in an Amazon box, and then the other box was in like a storage area. Probably didn't smell very good. What kind of card is it? It was a 2080? It was my old graphics card, the one that broke. New chatter here. Can you explain what the chainsaw spell does? Okay, hilarious. Hilarious. Ooh, how do we want to open up this run? How do we want to do this? Grab that, save these. Cheese, exactly. That'll be our digging. This is our damage. What else we got? Nothing else, I guess. I was wondering what you meant by I know what your house smells like. How do you get from the water to here? Chaotic Poly was the way. I know what you smell like? What? Me? I smell delicious too. I mean, this is super greedy to reroll past unlimited spells and fire immunity. They're so boring. I want something a little more umph as a starter. You know what I mean? A little more umph. Smells like cashew and chocolate. Okay, that's probably true. He's throwing. All right. I'll be smart. I'll be smart. All right. I'll grab the fire immunity. Chat's already like, he's fucking up. He's gonna fuck around. He's gonna throw our streaks. Are you happy? I grabbed it. The heart's still there. Has there ever been a Kingdom Hearts cosmetic? I don't know on that one. I'd have to look at the list. I'm not sure. Hello, friends. Actually, those small flies, though, if they're not the big fly does a little bit of projectile damage, but those small flies, they only do fire damage. So if I just stand there, they can't hurt me, even if they hit me directly. Since I am fire immune, I can show you an example of that. I think that's a smaller fly, right? Are you the small fly or are you the big fly? Alright, these look like two small flies. Okay, the melee can hurt me. There you go. If you hug them, the melees will pack a punch, but their actual projectiles, no damage. Just chilling. Alright, get out of here. Read A? What's up, A?
Fire! I'm burned! My flesh, it burns!
Not LARPing, but I've been here lurking for a long time and a lot of streams, and people have tried to help understand, but I still don't understand. Really get why putting a chainsaw in a spot to the right makes it shoot faster than when it is in a spot to the left in the wand spell order. Chat says bait.
I really wish you guys could see this guy.
But they
right
said
now.
not
He is
LARPing. That'd be
drenched
illegal
in
to
sweat.
then immediately afterwards bait, right? I don't know. I don't know. X to doubt. You guys aren't believing him? I'm not buying it. Count Grish, thanks for the 28-monther. I appreciate you. The name's not helping. A-L-M-A-O. XXX, whatever the hell there was on there. How would they know what's LARPing or not if it's a genuine question? Well, because they've been around the channel long enough that you guys meme on it so much, they may be like, ah, shit, I hear people joke about this, but I don't understand. See, I told you, you guys are always memeing. Chat does that because they want to make sure that if there is any new guys in the future, that they don't get help. Because they were once a new guy, and they got assistance, and they don't want to see any other new guys getting assistance. So how do you do that? By trolling. Trolling to the point that you can't tell what's real anymore, man. Alright, that guy... Alright. The new guys need to suffer. Yeah, but a lot of you guys, when you were new guys, you were like, hey, I would like to know how chainsaw works. And then I helped you. And you're like, that's so helpful. And then the next person came in line and says, how's the chainsaw work? You're like, fuck that guy. It's like, wait, you were just asking this the other day. Yeah, but I know how it works. Now fuck that guy. Screw him. He doesn't get to know. Gatekeep. That's true. That's true. They're gatekeeping. You disgust me. Filthy gatekeepers. Pull up the ladder. Hurry, hurry, pull up the ladder. When I was new, you did the chainsaw rant twice a day minimum. Listen, I didn't do it that often. Okay, probably. Probably. But I haven't ranted. Are you saying we're due for one? Is that what you're trying to say? You know what? You could be right. You could be right. But to save the chat the struggle, just know if you type !chainsaw in the chat, I do have a video where I went into a lot of detail just talking about the chainsaw spell. So if you really are interested in it, what makes it special, I have a video talking about just the chainsaw. What if it's an ad trigger video? I forget, do we have an ad trigger ad timer? We do, wait. I forget what I called that one. The greatest spell in Noita? Is that one? I think that's it. If I keep the information from everyone else, if I keep the information from spreading, I'm a better player in correlation to everyone else. I see. Bringing down the average to bring yourself up. I see, I see. It's not super advanced, but it gets the job done on ad trigger sandwiching. Well, there you go. What in the hell? This one tiny point. Look how much it's producing. Jesus. Good morning, Jack. Read Mind's Eye. What's up, Mind's Eye?
I'm legally blind.
Hold up now. They typed this back on my birthday, September 27th, 2025. !chainsaw. Mind's Eye has exposed the truth. The penalty, and Mind's Eye's getting the penalty now. I knew it. Liar! Chat was right to doubt. It's true. They called it. Admit it was a good try, though. He almost got you. I think it's one of you guys on your alt account, if I had to guess.
Big Brother is always watching, literally 1984.
Mind's Eye's big brother in this scenario. QT has a genius idea. Why don't you just play that chainsaw video on loop in one of the corners so people don't have to ask all the time? This was your genius idea? I feel like you got to work on your readmes, QT. You're about to get yourself woaded. You're about to end up in the shadow realm. Having to pause for your memes? No. No, not the woad treatment. Anything but that. Can you stop attacking me? We let Woad out of jail. Get his ass back in purgatory. join us in Purgatory, or the Shadow Realm. We've got tea and comfy chairs. Who gave them chairs? You can have cookies, but they're only oatmeal raisin cookies. That's the true hell. They will all look like chocolate chip, but when you walk up to them, they will be oatmeal raisin. You deserve that bullshit. No. No! You're a monster. That's kind of tanky. Kind of beefy. Oatmeal raisin cookies are great. Oh, we found Satan. He's in the chat right now. Oatmeal raisin are good. I don't know. You could be in the retirement home. That's possible. I know they always set out the oatmeal raisin cookies on the bingo night. Oh, fuck. It's a big firefly. That's why he was able to damage me. I have no clue what a oatmeal cookie tastes like. You've never had an oatmeal cookie just in general ever? Pretty damn good, actually. It's just the raisins part, you know. Oatmeal cookies are delicious. The raisins nerf the cookie. So instead, what you want is oatmeal chocolate chip, and then you're like, oh shit, this cookie's awesome. Did I miss the 1 mil? You have not. There hasn't been any mil yet. Use the eye to clear the lava. I was being lazy. I'm sorry. Please read me. I have an actual reason. I was trying to bait you into giving a lesson about wand building because the chainsaw stuff is okay to understand, but other stuff like spark trigger, Greek letters and stuff genuinely makes me dumbfounded. I don't know if I believe. Bait times 2. the bait continues.
Do it.
That's a bait squared. Don't do it. Don't you dare.
Hello, DunkOrSlam. If I was a perk, would you choose me? And where would you rate me from 1 to 10 as a perk?
If I was a perk,
I
what is
really
this?
wish you
It's
guys
a
could see
dating
this
show?
guy right now, he is drenched in sweat.
Oh, there's a formation. Some guy was asking earlier about formations. It's a really common one. Heart or chest can spawn right there. It looks like we got unlucky though, and it didn't give us either. There's a 30% chance you get a heart, 40% chance you get a chest, and 30% chance you get nothing. So the 30% for nothing is what happened. Would you still love me if I was Lukey Legs? Fuck no. Fuck that perk. Bailey on with a 29-month there. Leave that guy dumbfounded. Oh, the people have spoken. Oh, here's another formation. It's got wood. Goes up, down. Follow the wood down here. The coal. Under this coal, there's a chance for a heart, but it looks like we got screwed again. This is the spot where it would have the chance for the heart. But again, it didn't pay out. It's pretty unlucky. Essentially, we got two 30% chances back to back. That makes me a little bit sad. But it happens, you know. It happens. Let's see what else we got. That was a genuine question. Which perk would you be? You'd be the permanent shield. Permanent shield is... it's pretty high tier. It's not S tier, but it's up there, right? We could use this as a alchemist killer. Egg. As best I understand, chainsaw go vroom, so wand go fast, right, chat? It's true. It is 100% true. Wait, what? What? Any help on my readme if anyone agrees? You're talking about just playing a chainsaw and DunkTales on loop constantly? What in the Zoomer shit are you trying to set up in this channel? What in the hell? Have you made a perk tier list? And if not, when will you? I have made a perk tier list, but it is dated. I'd say it's about 90% accurate. But there has been changes in Noita since that was made many years ago. So some of the information is wrong. For example, one of the perks that I consider a pretty shit tier perk is Exploding Corpses, because Exploding Corpses was terrible. But then they made it where it has explosion immunity built into it. Explosion immunity is an S tier perk, one of the best in the game, if not the very best. So then it's like a combining of an amazing perk into a terrible perk. So then it ends up making Exploding Corpses pretty damn good. That's one of the ones that needs to be re-evaluated. Oh, there, we just dropped right into a formation that had a heart. Nice. Aha, I'm fire immune. Wait, the big ones are a little bit scary though. Gotta get rid of the big guys. The little ones, nothing.
See this guy right now. He is drenched in sweat.
The scam train got me. Yo, RKJ Fishing with a 24-monther. Thanks for falling for the scam train. Is gas blood good for anything? It's pretty useful whenever you're doing like sun questing stuff. I think Test 60 was responding to you as well. It does have Tox community built into it. I think it didn't have it back whenever I made the video. So that is that's a decent little little buff to it, giving it an immunity.
Oh, I really wish you
Chill, thanks for the gifted.
He is drenched in sweat.
Here is another formation that could have a heart. It's right about here, heart or a chest. Let's see if we get lucky. Damn, lots of 30% unlucky hits today. Would be right there. Lots of
wish you guys could see
scams.
this guy right now. He is drenched in sweat.
Stop your scamming. I gotta get away from this area because I haven't grabbed my heal yet. It's a bit greedy. You open, did you open the possibility for 1 million? No, it's not ready yet. We're waiting. We're waiting to hear when's the moment.
Oh,
Any
really
weekend
wish you guys could
plans?
see this guy right now. He is drenched
You know.
in sweat.
Just hanging out, enjoying life. That's always my plan. Relaxing, doing a bit of gaming. Actually, let me. Consume. Consume.
Oh, I really wish you guys could see this guy right now. He is drenched in sweat.
Hold on, chat. There's a little bit of drench, a little bit of sweat going on right now. Oh shit! Did you see it? Did you see it, chat? Sethra just dropped off 1 million sweat. When Dunk failed to release Dunkbot 2.0 before the end of 2025, I asked whether we'd have Dunkbot 2.0 before I reached 1 million sweat. It's 5 months later. I am still a believer. I vote exclamation mark yes. The weebs believe in you the most, Dunk. Okay, hold up now. Give them justice. Also add me as a QA to Dunkbot 2.0, pretty please. I am a professional. I take pride in my work. Also remove Woat from the Shadow Realm. Okay, hold up. You really derailed at the end there. Actually getting crazy now. All right, chat. Seth is doing it. Hopefully this works. Hopefully I didn't fuck anything up.
Do it.
for the next 15 minutes.
This is essentially 2.0 trash talk if you really dig into it.
All right, so let me make sure. No, it's not a goo. Okay, what you guys are typing a goo. That's not the command. All right. I don't know if it was supposed to be the command, but it is his username. So Seth, caps shouldn't matter. If you type his username, Sethra. I'm going to give it a moment because the bot's freaking out. You definitely are going to break something. Oh, God. Oh, God. Also, a kitty, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate you. Shadow Blind with a 2-year resub. Said another one. Thank you, dude. And Mako Man, or Mako Man with the Prime 12-monther. Thanks for the year and the moisture, Mako. All right. The Weebs will not be released, all right? Seth made his decision for his cosmetic to be, hold on. There's too many of you typing it. All right, I'm going to give you guys a moment. I'm going to start the timer, though. Where is... See, there's the username you have to type. You have 15 minutes to do it. After 15 minutes, I will be locking up the cosmetic and it will never return again. It's meant to be
you guys could see this guy right now. He is drenched.
a special moment in the community whenever somebody accumulates 1 million channel points. It doesn't happen often, but there are a couple people that have been waiting around for Dunkbot 2.0. Seth may be glad that he did this 1 million now, or he may be disappointed. Only time will tell. He may be like, damn it, why didn't I wait for Dunkbot 2.0? What have I done? Possibly. See if I can land this perfectly. Sometimes I'm good at it, sometimes I suck. Oh god. Hey, I'm a gamer. Alright, so then we drink this. Oh, I'm a little hammus.
Oh, I really wish you guys could see this guy right now.
I'm a little
He is
hammus.
drenched in sweat.
Drenched in sweat. Anonymous, thanks for gifting a sub. Appreciate you.
I've been dropping loads around this fucking house like a
Chat, you're getting crazy. What's going on in there? Vizard Rob, thanks for the 5 bomb. Appreciate you. You two there. Denapa for the gifted sub. Denapa, Anonymous, Vizard, Johnny Woker. Thank you guys for all the gifted love. I'll type in the command for myself in a moment. Honestly, holy shit, look at all the little messages down there. Look at all of them. They look kind of cool, actually. The little weeb messages everywhere. But at the same time, does this encourage weeb behavior? Makes me angry. Chat trying to make a lot of drop messages. I know, right? It's just pure chaos. Release us? Never. Seth, I do appreciate the lurkage. Shout out to Krooper. Krooper actually is the creator of the cosmetic, in case you're curious. I'm guessing he went to, or Seth went to him and said, hey, I want the most degenerate cosmetic you can think of. And there it is. But yes, this is the cosmetic. For those of you that are not weebs,
this guy right now, he is drenched in sweat.
For those of you that are not weebs, just know that Dunkbot 2.0 may add a feature for you to burn this cosmetic. I'm just saying, so if you want to grab it just to be use it as like wood later and throw into a fire, could be useful for that. A little bit of kindling in there, you know?
Nope.
Liquid Cake, thanks for the 13-monther. Surely this will not cause more dropped messages. God damn it.
Nope.
The messages, they're all dropping. Thank you, Shield, for another gifted sub out to the community. But yes, the timer. If you're new in the channel, by the way, you can always just type in the command if you don't know what the hell's going on, and then figure out later what the hell it did. If that makes sense. You just be like, yeah, I'll just type it, and then later we'll see what the hell it does. That is perfectly fine. Shield dropping another 5 bomb for maximum drop messages. My god. 1060 is he's drawing a line in the sand. He refuses to grab the weeb cosmetic. You know what? I respect that. I respect that, 1060. He is not giving in to the weebs.
What kind of degenerate ash does burning this cosmetic make?
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Gotta wait and see.
I really wish you guys could see this.
You could grab it and trade it away later. That's true. That is also, it's your cause. Once you have acquired it, you're allowed to do what you want with it. It's all meant to commemorate this special moment of Seth getting 1 million channel points so that you can say you were here, you witnessed the 1 million channel points. Did you type in the command too? Not yet, because the bot was going so crazy and people were just spamming the gifted subs and everything at the same time. So I figure, I'm always nervous of the bot just crapping out. And I feel like one less message, maybe it'll help it. If there's just one less message, maybe it'll keep it alive. But I'll type it in a moment. Thank you, Barry. Appreciate the gifted. You two there. Indy Borzoi? Indy with a 3-monther. Drop these nuts. Alright, hold up now. Hold
Holy
up.
sweat flow and weeb cosmetic spam. If this were shop time, Dunk would deem this a perfect time to open shop. I'll what dropped messages. Don't worry, chat. 2.0 will fix everything. 2.0 cures cancer, that's why it's so late.
Are you preemptively complaining, or you're complaining about a hypothetical situation? Is that what's happening right now? Yes. Damn it, get these guys out of here. No, I didn't get the big fella before he left. There we go. There we go. How does the voice mobbing after a sub work? If you just post that text, you don't need to be a sub or anything. If it just sees that you posted that text after somebody else subscribed or gifted a sub or anything, it's basically you get bonus sweat for appreciating somebody supporting the channel. It was a system that Mixu made many years ago because basically in the early days of Twitch adding the channel point system. Shield, what the hell? What the hell? In the early days of Twitch adding the channel point system, they changed stuff a little bit, and it was not what it is now. It still needs a lot of work, honestly, but the things are a little bit up in the air. Well, one of the common complaints. What the fuck, Roman? Thank you for the 30 bomb. Appreciate you. Look at all the. Oh my god! Look at all those little weeb messages down there. In fact, I think the bot's lagging a little bit. The bot's like, oh, I'm trying. I'm trying. Thank you, Roman. I appreciate you. You and Shield are working together to kill the bot, I think, at this point. They're colluding. No! Who let the weebs out? What the fuck? Mods? Okay, good. I'll finish the yapping in a moment. Let me... My brain's being overwhelmed.
I really wish you guys could see this guy right now. He is drenched in sweat.
Uncle gifted one out to Scam Train. Gifted out to the Scam Train. Thank you, Uncle. We really scamming out here, aren't we? Doing big scamming. Basically, in the early days of the system, whenever we were starting to get everything in place, one of the things that a lot of people found annoying was that, and I do too, that Twitch doesn't really allow the creator to decide how channel points work. Like they decide how much channel points each person gets, all that, like the rate at which you get them, all that Twitch, they 100% control. They do not allow the streamer to do it. Well, you know, Miksu heard us complain about that in the early days, and then he made the moist mobbing system because it was something that the people in the chat already did.
Well, I wish you guys could see this guy right now. He is drenched in sweat.
It was something that people in the chat were already actively moist mobbing when people would sub, because it was their way to welcome the new community member into the moist mob, or back into the moist mob. So then he was like, well, what if we just gave bonus channel points to people who were active? And then it's like, well, how do you tell who's active? And then, well, there you go. So it just gives you bonus channel points. That's the idea. That's why you tend to see people go in extra sweaty when they see larger sub bombs, because yes, you do get more sweat. For example, that 5 bomb that Shield just dropped gives you 5 times as much channel points as 1 gifted sub is the idea. But you, as an individual, you don't need to be subbed or anything like that. You get all the bonus sweat for just being active in the channel. That's the idea. It's our way to kind of take back a little bit of the control away from Twitch. And I think Miksu at the time did the math. I don't remember. He was in the chat earlier, but I don't know if he's still here right now. But I think he did the math at the time, and he was trying to come up with a way so that a person who is a non-sub... Oh my god, what was that? Watch this.
I've been dropping loads around this fucking house like a goddamn
Alright, it's a wand. It is a wand. Yo, there's some 10 times the sweat. From What Strikler. Woots Strikler with a 10 gifted. Thank you, Woots. And also Purdy. Thank you for the gifted as well. Purdy Mouth. Thank you guys. I don't know what the hell is this just because there's weeb stuff on the screen? Let's make these subs, they upset me. You're being too excited about the weeb degeneracy. You stop that right now. Seth, look what you've done. You damn animals. Oh wait, what's the timer at? Timer's at 10 minutes and 12 seconds. So roughly 5 minutes left before I lock up the cosmetic. Thank you for the bits there, Barroom. Okay, I'll get mine now. Yeah, the bot should be chill. There you go. I typed his name. Wait, okay, the bot responded. I got my Weebs Rise Up cosmetic. Yeah, I don't know. I always thought that one day Twitch would be like, you know what? Let's give the... Ow. Let's give the creators the ability to control the channel points, but... They never did. It's because it is tied to subs, so they want to be in control over those kind of things. Because, yeah. Anytime you tie in real money, Twitch is like, I want control of that. But Miksu's math was crunched for trying to make sure a person who is a non-sub is able to get enough channel points to buy the cosmetic each day, as long as they're an active channel user, so... I don't know if that necessarily applies during Pride Month, because all the Pride cosmetics add extra costs, and yeah.
In honor of this 1 million deposit, I have gone into the archives for this classic clip.
Yo, did you see that?
Oh, I really wish you guys could see this guy right now. He is drenched in sweat.
Some flum poured in from above onto this pedestal. The electricity then conducted onto the flum that poured there. Then the little angry lump was about to just beat my ass, but then he jumped into the electricity and electrocuted himself.
I've been dropping loads around this fucking house like a goddamn dump truck.
Ew! 5 gifted a shield. What has gotten into you, man? What the hell? I have gone into the archives for this classic clip. All right, what is Mind's Eye's idea of a classic clip? How Tez with the 7-monther, what is a weeb? Also, what hair product do you use? And also, how does chainsaw wrapping? Okay, How Tez he's just full on trolling. Are subs given related to channel points? Isn't it like tier 3 gives channel points faster, and that's the only thing? Seems so random and useless. Yeah, Twitch was like, hey, we want to try to encourage people to do bigger subs on channels. How can we do that? Because whether you're a tier 1 sub or a tier 3, you get ad free, right? So they're like, well, how do we get people to spend for the bigger sub? They're like, oh, well, channel points are one of the things that they thought they could help encourage it. But it's like, well, I mean, what are channel points for? Most channels, the channel points don't really do much. And they were just like, fuck it, we'll just make it. We'll choose that who gets certain amounts of channel points, and then have the streamer come up with what reason they're used for. But that's kind of a weird thing, because if the streamer has to decide on how they're used, they probably should also be in charge of the rate at which they're acquired. But Twitch disagrees with that. What was the clip? Let me see this. Wait, what is this? Dang, this is what quality 720p. Let's see. Oh shit, it's about to happen, chat. I'm not exactly sure what, but it's about to happen. Prepare your noises.
I've been dropping loads around this fucking house like a goddamn dump truck.
Jesus Christ. What is this old clip? Is this the first weeb trade? Blind's Eye says, I love you, chat. My ears. I think that may have literally been the first time the weebs went crazy in the channel, like super ham. Nunu, thank you for the 5 gifted. What the hell? How many times have I said that? I feel like this is deja vu.
Well, it seems we have a dumbass among us, but we can't just watch him die.
Well, I want to see, so... Oh, I still haven't replaced that one yet for you, Jello. There you go. There was our first ever weeb apocalypse. I don't know what the fuck that... No, not apocalypse. Weeb... I don't know. Weeb riot? There, I guess that's probably the best way. No, it's not a gray sheet. It's blue. Weeb orgy? No, not that. I refuse to call it that. Never. So there's a wand that has some kind of ground to sand action on it. Thank you there, Lazy Penguin, for the bits.
I ask this every year, my 3rd time asking, but will you ever use the emote slots you have for bits? GRRRLURK.
Probably not. I wouldn't plan on it. Cosmetic is about to be locked up. Yeah, you can type it. As long as the message, see above my head, as long as you type it while that message is there. It's about to be gone. Oh my goodness. This is very annoying.
I've been dropping loads around this fucking house like a goddamn dump truck.
The hell's happening, shit? You okay? Is he sober? He's doing it again. He's gone insane. Shield, thank you for the 16. On top of all the other sub bombs that you've thrown out. I appreciate you. What is that? He's up to 164 gifted total. Yowza. But yeah, Kowloon, I wouldn't plan on it. Like right now, I don't really prioritize, you know... I appreciate bits and subs and all that kind of stuff, but I like to keep the community in like one group, if that makes sense. Like we're all on the same team kind of thing. The only thing that is annoying, I wish the emotes were, imagine if all emotes work just for follows. That would be nice. That would be the ideal system, but sadly, you do have to at least be a tier 1 sub to get all the emotes.
I really wish you guys could see this guy right now. He is drenched in sweat.
But yeah, I don't have any like tier 2, tier 3 emotes, all that kind of stuff. I've always just left it to the basics. Keeping with the basics. Some pollen. What's up, Lampus? Thank you for the 20-monther. Who the hell? Who the hell? Exactly. Who the hell? Don't compare me to those non-subbed peasants. Disgusting peasants. One day, Bayhue. Today's not that day. Oh my god, please. Moving so slow right now, we can't... Need some momentum. Why are we having to use this little puny first stage wand? Where's the mega loot? Should have had so much mega loot by now. Ambrosia, that's got a little bit of Megaloot vibes to it.
Oh, I really wish you guys could see this guy right now. He is
What?
drenched in sweat.
What? Cubic, thanks for the 5-monther. Timer? Yes, let me check the timer. It is up. Time is up. Thank God you said something. All right, let me lock up the cosmetic. It will never return. This system, the DunkBot system, is only going to get more added to it over time. 10 years from now, we may look back on this day. But this cosmetic will never return. You can trade it. You can trade it to somebody else. But there will never be one more than there is today. So let's lock it up. You better type it now. It's your last chance. Oh yeah, and again, one more time, shout out to Kruper. Maybe he prefers to be pronounced Crepper. I think it's Kruper. For creating the crazy cosmetic, man. For Seth. Appreciate all the lurkage, Seth. Here's to another mill, right? You didn't type it? I did type it. I got it. It's because at the time, if I refresh, it should. Yeah, see, it's not the end anymore. It is right there. Somehow I don't have this one. It's a whole thing. I'll trade somebody once DunkBot 2.0 comes along. I'll find somebody willing to trade it. They're out there. 174 of them. It's not even labeled, actually. I wonder who made that. I gotta look back into the history. All right. How many were there total? 725 people typed in the command. Yeah, I messed up in the past. I missed some of my cosmetics. I didn't type it, and the so now these days people always remind me, don't forget to type this or that. You say that, but I'm optimistic with DunkBot 2.0 item duplication. No, if there ever was a bug discovered, like item duplication or some crazy thing like that, Mixu, we would do a server rollback, obviously. I wouldn't just be like, oh, fuck it, you just doubled all your items. I'd be like, nope, the last 24 hours, whatever, is undone. And yeah, I would never allow for an item dupe. This isn't fucking, what was that Amazon MMO called? Shit, what's it called? New World, yes. New World. Because if you guys don't know, people did discover like a gold dupe or something in that game many years ago. And then the dev's response was, we don't know how to roll back the servers, so all the duped, it's been fixed, they fixed it, but they were like, we don't know, we can't remove the duped gold, so it's just staying. And then the people were like, what? And yeah, completely fucked their economy. Their little economy in game, of course. All right, I gotta lock up the cosmetic, put this away. I'm not as cool as the Noita devs. Chudy, what's so important? Thank you for starting late, as I predicted you would, because thanks to your tardiness, I did not miss the 1 mil drop in honor of Seth. How about reopening the bets? Get the hell out of here. Stop trying to use Seth to get your own bets in. Right as the hype train ended. Perfect timing. Thanks again, Shield, and everybody who supported the channel. I appreciate you. Is it lock? There you go. It's locked up. Some of you guys got left in the cold. It's too late. It's too late. All right, I'm gonna grab this. Nope, 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 nope. Get reopened in honor of Seth. He already had his moment. You could also do basic HTML in New World's chat, so people would come up with a giant yellow box in chat to obscure half of everybody's screen. That's pretty funny, actually. There is a freeze attached to that. I would like it. It got funnier when they found out that they could do in-game icons. Giant sausages were everywhere. Giant sausages, you say? Some in the chat's like, sold! I'm buying that. Their servers are still not shut down, right? I think they just said that it's they gave it like a date that they were shutting it down, but I don't think it's shut down yet. I missed the cosmetic. Are you serious? What? You were here just like just a little while ago. You fool. Oh, look at this. Huh. Oh, I was thinking that another eye had spawned on the ground. I'm literally holding it. I was like, oh, an eye dropped near it. Meanwhile, it's in my hands. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one. Forgot about that little detail. This is rare that I'm actually using the eye to kill stuff this far in. There it is. Finally, I was looking all over for that. Oh, it's an always cast. I would like that. I need you to die, sir. No! Leave me alone. You're trying to get me to use a built-in timer? Listen, the technology doesn't exist. Impossible. What is happening with this guy? He should have been dead like 15 times over. Please. Finally. Cost me a lot of health. Hopefully no nukes spawn. Wasn't this supposed to be a shorter run? Yeah, I mean, I'm still, you know, it's the early game. The early game is where I'm really cautious. I get wild after the early game. Jeez. Dig to the meditation cube? Oh, that's a great idea. That is a good plan. Well, as long as we shoot this and stay back, we should be good. We create some mystery fungus. Nice. There we go. Abusing the always cast. What in the hell? That one's kind of crazy. 24 capacity always cast reduce. I mean, this is a pretty great wand.
To any silly weebs that missed out on the cosmetic, I have one available for purchase. Be warned though it will be expensive.
Son, where'd
I
you
want
find
event
this?
cosmetics that can no longer be obtained. And I mean multiple DNKS wealthy.
This is fucking capitalism over here. You will pay a heavy price.
Hi there Noita Pro, how's the stream going? Hope you are having an amazing stream as always.
What's up, Momga? Good to see you. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're just chilling, enjoying life, smacking around the bad guys as we do. I'm trying to decide on... You know what we need to do? We need to temporarily back out and come back here. Because this is getting too crazy. The eye has got to go. That's concentrated mana. I thought it was teleportadium. Oh well. Let me back out of here real quick. Yes, the meditation cube, I know, don't worry. Read indoor cat? Was he price gouging? You need the eye to clear lava? Was there any lava over here? Oh, you did say something about lava earlier, didn't one of you? We'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. Give me one moment. Holy cow, that's a lot of explosives. Holy moly. This. Yeah, I'm thinking reroll as well. Read indoor cat? Wait, what? He said don't read me? Why are you asking him to read me? You just said he's selling his for 10 of the 7 streaks? Is that what you're asking about? Alright. Lame? Lame? Alright, we actually just got completely shit on there. I blame chat. Chainsaw goes here. He's trading it for 15 blue suits. He's trying to take advantage of the weeb stupidity. I can't blame him. That over there. Oh, okay, perfect. That's this off the gods. A little slow.
Why so suspicious of me being nice today? I thought I would change for just one day. Next time I'll be back to my normal
I
self.
wasn't being suspicious. I didn't accuse Conga of actually giving your meds to you today. I just assumed, you know. It's a good day. Will this also be a 5-hour stream? No, we'll be doing a full duration stream today. We are good to hang out. We're going to be going for at least another 4 hours. At least. Alright, I think we're in good shape with this. Have I ever done a curse bolt build? A curse bolt build? Is that like magic bolt with the curse on it? Ooh, a heart. Somehow I missed it before. I don't know why I didn't put the damage plus on it. No, the storm cloud curse. The storm cloud curse. Oh, like where you eat and you get the curse on yourself? I haven't done that one as a build. That I don't even know. A little bit of insanity. Oh, the cursed orb. You're talking about the cursed sphere. Yeah. No, not really. I mean, I think I'd rather use cursed sphere than expanding sphere.
Do it.
Good night, Oberon. Expanding sphere hater? Oh, I am. Is there a nest? Yeah, there is one right there. I was wondering. Please kill this thing. Thank God. Yeah, for real. Nothing that I'm excited about there. Alright, then the meditation cube that Woat was referring to earlier would be in this direction. If you're curious how we're digging like this, that's because we have an always cast ground to sand, which means that you can cast it infinitely. We could actually cheese our way to the final boss area right now if we wanted to. But I think we'll wait a little bit before we do that because I don't want to go crazy from the digging. Because it isn't very fast. It is slow.
Do it.
It's an okay wand, I guess. Can you get the machine gun? We could. Dig all the way down there. Why'd that heart show up there just a minute ago? It was an area I hadn't explored yet. It was still like a dark zone. Even after going through all those zones around there, somehow I had still missed it. Oh, another nest. There's a spark trigger on that one. That's pretty good. That is going to be really good on our new wand that we found. Meh. You've probably done this before, but I want to see it again. A build where you flood the area and just zap everyone with electricity, you being immune, of course. Yeah, that was actually one of our early requests, I remember, from one of our community members, Dreadrin. He wanted to see a Drown the World run. I remember that one way back in the day. It's a pretty fun run. I like it. You just swimming and everything's electrified. Where'd this run start? The water biome, which is just a square of water at the bottom of the world, pretty much. Alright, let's move on to the next area. Our health has not started to spiral out of control, even with me being very thorough. But our damage, on the other hand, has gone up a ton. What we can do, spark trigger into damage plus with chainsaw. Oh, we need the other chainsaw here. No, we don't need to have it there. We could just do this. It's fine. Grab this heal. Let's go. Wouldn't wand 3 be really quick digging if you put the digging bolt on it? This one? Oh, like you want a... both the... Yeah, actually... You are right. I wasn't... Wait, actually, hold on. If I put... Oh, that... The reason was because when I was having just the chainsaw digs the sand so slowly that it's like even if you hit it fast, you're just going to get stuck. Oh, smart, Indoor Cat. Smart. Well, in that case, we could just cheese our way to the boss super fast, couldn't we? And then this is kind of a waste then. Do it? Just do it. So it goes down pretty well. Goes to show you how much one wand can really change things. You just get one wand and then you're like, oh, you can just cheese your way directly to the boss.
Spin!
What do you kill him with though? This wand is good enough. Like the boss, 0, actually 1 orb boss. Didn't really take much to kill him. Just use digging bolt. Why chainsaw? I believe we'd have cast delay problems there. Without the chainsaw, yeah? It would just be like a small stutter. Oh shit. Unless I'm forgetting something. Yeah, it would be... Alright, let's check this one room over here. Don't have a teleport, I wish I did. Wands meh. Wands meh. So basically, we're just digging through the wall here, and the world layout is set up in such a way that you can actually stay in the wall the entire way until you hit, like, right before the boss. This is a wand you don't see very often, though. Like, an always cast ground to sand is decently rare, because ground to sand usually has a limited amount of charges, but as an always cast, you can just keep casting it forever. Which we are. And there you go. There is our water spawn biome. We cheesed it right up. Easy, baby. It only took us 15 minutes to get this run out of, well, the run was longer than 15 minutes, but to get to this run took us about 12 minutes, maybe, something like that. But once we got into this run, we locked in, and the run itself, we were in it for about an hour and a half, probably closer to 2 hours because of pausing and whatnot. So we lock in the win.
I won!
There were 196 people that said I was going to win, and 127 said I was going to lose. Lose? Me? Have you met me? Are you new here? Chat, here it is, the ceremonial removal of the water biome. Again, if you don't know where the water biome is, it is there. This box of water that always spawns in every run at the bottom right of the tower. So what we did is we chaotic polyed our way out, and then we phased through the wall for most of the area. Then we actually turned into a worm for a little bit. Got into this zone. Climbed the wall, then phased our way through this. We actually ended up turning into a worm again. Wormed our way into here. Then took this portal. That portal takes us to this spot here. Then we just walked our way over the surface. And then once we got to here, it was like starting a run, brand new, fresh. And we just, in this run, we like cleared the early areas. Then we got to the snowy depths and then just went over to this spot here and just started to dig down. And we just dropped down through this little area. Right past this, boop, past this, and then into Colmy. Easy. Easy.